Good morning, once again from Southwest Florida. For today's adventure, we will be going from Southwest Florida across the state to Southeast Florida, particularly to Key Largo to John Pennekamp State Park. It's actually John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park. There we will be doing hopefully some kayaking. Maybe I'll do a little snorkeling. We'll see. We don't have a big plan. We just know that's our destination and we're ready to go. So come along with us.
Welcome back to E-Hermes, your electric adventure travel channel. Please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit that bell button to be notified of our upcoming content.
We are all charged up to 100%. We're going to need about 80% probably to get there to the park. We're going to make 3 charging stops, though, because the charging infrastructure in that corner of the state is so poor and so limited that I really don't want to miss any. So we're going to stop first in Weston Road in Davie, Florida, and charge up there. Then we're going to try the one in Florida City that's an Electrify America. It only has 1 or 2 stations working. And then finally, the Overseas Highway on Key Largo, there's a charger. Again, very busy usually, so I don't want to get there and be desperate for power. So if the one in Davie works, we might skip the one in Florida City. If the one in Davie doesn't work, we'll definitely go to the one in Florida City, then we'll go to the one on Key Largo. Here we go!
So this is the 7-Eleven, which I know they're coming out with a bunch of them. 7-Eleven Charge Up. I don't have their app. I didn't feel like downloading another one, so I just used my credit card, and it worked just fine. We must have had a tailwind coming here because we got really good range. We were getting 2.0 miles going 70 on the interstate, so that's pretty good. We didn't really need to stop here for electricity. We have over 50%. We did need to use the restroom though. So we're going to do 2 things at once. We're going to charge while we're using the restroom, and then we'll be back on the road to the Overland Highway to that plaza on Key Largo. This is supposed to be a 160 kilowatt station. It's split, so if there were 2 cars, you'd each get 80. I'm only getting 76. I'm the only one here at either station. So I'm not quite sure why that was. Because this rest stop was a full service rest stop, we were here for a little bit of time to take care of business, but now that that's done, we're going to get back on the road. Here we are at the Tradewinds Plaza, I believe it's called, on Key Largo. Electrify America stations. There are 4 here. Now this station, one of the handles is broken. As you can see, I wouldn't want to touch that. But the other station, the other side of it works, so that's one we're using. We're going to charge up here while we go get some snacks and use the restroom again, and then we'll be at John Pennekamp State Park. It's just a mile down the road. Almost there, getting really good speeds. 170 kilowatts. I know it's not Key West, it's Key Largo, but yes, we have chickens roaming around all over the place here. Kind of weird. All right, we went into the store. We got some sticky snacks. We went to the restroom and we came back 15 minutes later and we're up to 80%. So we're gonna go ahead and unhook. I don't know if this will get us all the way back home or not. We may have to stop at that one in Davie, Florida. That one at the 7-Eleven. That was a pretty nice station. A little slow, but if we have to stop there, we won't need much. So I think this will be our last charge, unless we have to stop there real quick going back.
After completing our charging at the Tradewinds Plaza on Key Largo, we returned to John Pennekamp State Park. My brother, sister-in-law, and nephew were camping there, and they were our hosts for the day. We went to their campsite, had some lunch, and then headed out to kayak.
All right, we have inflated the Sea Eagle kayak. Mrs. E-Hermes is inflating one of the seats. Then I'll inflate the other seat. Then we'll carry it over here, put it in the water, and go do some kayaking. Here we go into the mangroves. See if we can see some colorful fish out there. There are some jellyfish. We saw some small fluorescent fish. I'm not sure what they were. And Mrs. E-Hermes up there doing all the work as always.
See him?
Oh, right there, Mrs. E-Hermes says, see that big fish?
He's right there. Okay.
They say there's a shark in there somewhere, but I don't see it.
There, huh?
Yeah.
The shark?
Yeah.
A couple feet long. There's another big thing on this side too.
Yep.
See it?
Yeah, I can't see it, but I can see it on the phone actually. Oh, there I see it. Yeah. You don't see all those fish over there.
Okay, what are you doing, bro?
I know that it's difficult to see with the sun reflecting off the water sometimes, but we did see many interesting creatures, including this jellyfish type thing. I'm not sure what it is.
Green and pink. There's a whole bunch of them right here. They're one of my favorites.
The best diving at John Pennekamp State Park takes place miles offshore. You could possibly kayak there, but I wasn't going to. That's a private boat trip typically. But there are some areas for snorkeling, and I did get the chance to stick my head in for a little bit. I saw some angelfish and a couple other things, but the day was getting late and it was nearly time to go home. A full day and especially a partial day are not nearly enough time to see all there is to do at John Pennekamp State Park. We're going to have to come back next year and actually camp overnight, and we probably will go out and do some snorkeling on the coral reef. But as for today, it was time to head home, and off after saying goodbye to my brother and family, we headed out.
So it says it is 180 some miles to home. I forget exactly what it said. It wants us to stop in Naples and charge. I don't think we'll need to, especially going up 41 across there. It's a little slower. I should get good efficiency. But if we do, we'll stop in Naples and charge at the Walmart. But I don't think we'll need to. I think we'll be able to get home with our 80%, I think it was, 79%. We charged 80%. Then we drove around the park a little bit. And we're down to 78%. So I still think we'll get home with that. We'll see. I've taken the charging stop out and it says we have 197 miles of range to go 173 miles. Easy peasy, no problem. We will not need to stop and charge at all going home. So really we could have got here easily, charged at the Tradewinds Plaza at that Electrify America. Only had one charging stop altogether to get from Sanibel to Key Largo and back.
And we are back with 55 miles of range to spare. There was certainly no need for any charging on the way home. 22% capacity on the battery pack.
Our total trip was 395 miles. We certainly hope that you enjoyed our trip to John Pennekamp State Park. If you did, please hit that like button. As always, please subscribe and please hit that bell button to be notified of our upcoming content. Thank you!